Do you ever go to the library and you can't decide what book to get because they're all big and boring? Well, if that's your problem, then you should read The Awakening, which focuses on the early 20th century. And trust me, it's much better to read about the early 1900s in this book than through your history book, which you're falling asleep through half the time. This book will keep you awake. It's much lighter, too. The Awakening is about free-spirited Edna Pontellier, who lives in New Orleans and is passionate about more things during the early 1900s than just her marriage and her kids. Crazy, right? She was hiding this part of her that she wouldn't let anyone else see. She didn't know that part was even inside of her. And slowly, as she began embracing her passions, she realized that she was hiding this whole new woman that was inside of her the whole time. So The Awakening is basically about love. It's also about marriage. And it's about that crazy idea that maybe marriage does not equal love, and an even crazier concept that would have been a faulty math equation in the early 1900s, that marriage does not equal life for women. If you're a feminist, I'd highly recommend this book to you. And if you're not, I'd still recommend this book to you so that you can become one. Now, I'm not saying that Edna was a perfect model of what a feminist should be. In fact, many times you might feel angry at her. I'm not sure if this is her, but it might be. And even if you're angry at all the characters, even if you hate her, you're still gonna love this book. Now, when The Awakening first came out, it was really criticized by the rest of the world, who didn't really see it as, the best novel to be published into what was still a really patriarchal society. Now, if you don't trust me that it's widely acclaimed today, look at what Time said. Quote, Kate Chopin does not speak only to women, but she speaks most powerfully about them, unquote. Or what Independent on Sunday said. Quote, a quietly explosive study of female impotence. It is quite superb, unquote. Now let me read you an excerpt from this very scandalous book, but a not-so-scandalous excerpt. A certain light was beginning to dawn dimly within her, the light which, showing in the way, forbids it. At that early period it served but to bewilder her. It moved her to dreams, to thoughtfulness, to the shadowy anguish which had overcome her the midnight when she had abandoned herself to tears. In short, Mrs. Pontellier was beginning to realize her position in the universe as a human being, and to recognize her relations as an individual to the world within and about her. If you want me to continue reading, I'm not going to. You should go and buy the book yourself so that you can read it. It has really, really short chapters. Literally, most of the chapters are about that long. And it's only 100 pages. You can read it on your phone at night as a bedtime story. And when you go to sleep, you can even dream about the book. And then you can wake up and read The Awakening again in the morning. So now you know what book to get the next time you go to the library.